X started out as an experiment in doing 3D on the Game Boy. And the Game Boy wasn't out in the West at that point. Jez San, the boss at Argonaut Software, he'd wangled a hacked together development kit for it, and so I started knocking up a 3D engine and using wireframe and that sort of technology, and it was going really quite well. And then at a CES, the old electronic shows, Jez was showing it around lots of people. It's the kind of thing he does, and he showed it to a number of companies, and eventually one of the people he showed it to was Nintendo. Nintendo basically flew us out the next week to discuss what to do, to discuss how to take this further, because they wanted to show that the Game Boy could do more than just 2D. And then troop in like 30 Nintendo people, come in and just line the other side of the table, and they're all like 30 something people, and like Miyamoto was there, and I didn't know who he was at the time, and probably other people like Takeda probably was there, and all kinds of fairly high up people, and they said, well, show us what you got. And we showed them the Game Boy demo that I've knocked up, which had like 3D wireframe and scaled sprites and all kinds of weird stuff in it. And so Nintendo was suitably impressed by that, and they showed us a prototype of the Super Nintendo, which we didn't know about at that time, and no one knew about at the time, outside of Nintendo. And it was like a sort of hacked together sort of machine, and it had like a very early ROM of like Super Mario World plugged in the top of it. And then they showed us Pilot's Wings, and for Pilot's Wings they really wanted to develop a 3D technology for it, and Jez came up with the idea to develop a 3D chip to work on it, and that ended up being the effects chip.